Good morning, Yankee fans, Mania fans, and all fans all over the globe. How's everybody doing? Good morning, Evan. Welcome to
Morning.
NYYANKE Mania. How you doing, Evan?
Great. Doing great, Joe. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. You're getting ready to be with the family and friends and girlfriends and boyfriends and all of that for the Thanksgiving.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Awesome.
Very much looking forward to it.
We had a great day yesterday, everyone. First of all, I want to thank everybody for giving kudos to George, to Chef Nick. They did a wonderful job. Thank you for the feeling better praise. Thanks for the emails and everything. I am doing a little bit better. At least I could finally walk again, so that's a good sign. The gout really takes a lot out of you. It really does. But thank God coming back and little by little feeling it. And so I'm here with you guys and ready to go for the rest of the week. And also I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that was so kind to give super chats and a couple of memberships last night. That was very, very nice of you guys. Can't tell you how much, we just cherish, how you love this show. And this show is growing and growing and growing. And there's a lot of stuff coming on. So, Evan, we dissected a little bit on the show yesterday. Want to go over your thoughts of what Hal Steinbrenner had to say, and give me your thoughts. Do you believe he was sincere? Do you believe you wanted to see more, or was it what you expected?
Yeah, I pretty much expected what Hal said to be said. I thought that he would be not committed to how much he was going to spend on the payroll. Obviously, he wanted it to go down, but if it had to go up a little bit, then he wouldn't mind spending a little bit more. I think it all depends on the market, and he talked about his expenses, and us Yankee fans, we don't really want to sit here and hear about what expenses he has or what he has to pay, because he's richer than all of us and he can afford to pay off his expenses and make a profit at the same time. So it doesn't really make sense in that way. He has to do whatever is best for the team, in my opinion, and that's spending. But we can also sit here and look at the Dodgers and say, yeah, they spend about $1 billion, but they also have a good farm system. They also have good analytics, and they also put a team out there that knows how to play fundamental baseball, and they have a good coaching staff. So we can sit here and dissect Hal's comments, but in the end of the day, it all depends on what they're going to do and how they're going to approach this offseason. So in my opinion, it's very important that Hal Steinbrenner gives Cashman a fairly good budget to play with. Give him a good range. Don't say, okay, here's what you have to spend, and then we're going to cap it off at this. No, you have to give him a range on what to spend, and we'll see what happens. But go after the best players, and don't talk about expenses, because we don't want to hear that.
No, absolutely correct. I want to give a shout out to Star of the Day, the dedicated member in our chat. Today goes to Blaze 455. Good morning, Blaze. Congrats. You've been a wonderful member of our chat, and we want to give you a shout out and say thank you for being a loyal member of NYYANKE Mania. Also, I want to say we are still at 29% of everyone. Now, yesterday we were on a few times. It stayed at 29%, and you're listening, you're watching, which I, with all my heart, I love. But please, especially last night and the night before, and Evan also has an announcement to say about a future game. Just come in and subscribe, and or more importantly, give a shout out. Press the like button, everyone. And I also, before I send it off to Evan, I also want to say thank you to everyone for following us on our shorts. We really appreciate it, everyone. We're trying to give you the best, the closest, and the fastest information we possibly can. So thank you, and thank you, and thank you. Evan, I know you have a little announcement to make for Monday night. Take it away, and who
Yes.
you're going to be with.
Yes. So next Monday night, I will be calling the New York Giants versus New England Patriots football game right here on NYYANKE Mania with the one and only Marnie Schneider. That's right, the author from Philadelphia. She will be with me. We will call the Giants and Patriots game next Monday night right here on NYYANKE Mania. Very much looking forward to it. I think she's going to bring kind of a different perspective, when calling a game, and definitely she knows what she's talking about. I had the pleasure of talking with her yesterday a little bit over text, and hopefully we're going to talk on the phone soon. But Joe wouldn't bring her on if she didn't know her stuff. I definitely know that she's going to bring an amazing aspect to the show during the play-by-play, so I'm very excited. Also, yesterday I want to give a shout out to George and Chef Nick. This was George's second football play-by-play. I thought he did an excellent job, and you guys in the chat were amazing. It was really, really cool to see people donating, giving memberships, gifting memberships. It was awesome. So you guys are great and fantastic. So please join me next Monday night. I'll be calling the Giants and Patriots game, Monday Night Football, right here. So come join us.
Yes, and look for our shorts. We will definitely remind everyone what's going on in the world of NYYANKE Mania. And Evan, I don't know if you mentioned it about Marnie, but you might recognize the last name if you don't remember when she was on our show a little while ago. Her grandfather owned the Philadelphia Eagles. So that's so if you recognize the last name, and it's not, and because with the Eagles, she's not just an Eagle fan. She knows exactly a lot about football, and she's very, very, very knowledgeable. So between Evan and Marnie, I think we're going to have a great tag team. I really do. Also, shout out to Nitin and Sports Rush, also for letting us know, remembering the great Joe DiMaggio. Today is his birthday. He would have been 111 years old. A 111, good number to play, everyone. Not that you want to play on a death, but I'm just kidding around here. But without a doubt, Joe DiMaggio, one of the greatest Yankees, the Yankee Clipper, and Mr. Coffee. If you go on YouTube, he was a big part of commercials of Mr. Coffee, the drip coffee pot. So there's a lot going on with DiMaggio, and happy birthday! God bless you, and may you rest in peace. And I hope you and Marilyn Monroe are having a wonderful time together, because I know how much you loved her. Every day, this man went to the grave to give her a flower. That was amazing. That was really amazing. So kudos to that. We're hoping, let's say Nitin may join us. He is away for the Thanksgiving vacation. Evan, I know you're pretty excited. You're going to be with your dad's family and all of that. And I know you were with Mom yesterday. How's your family doing?
Oh, they're great. They're great, and it's cool because my brother's coming home tomorrow. So
nice.
We'll all be together soon. But my grandpa's also coming over on Thursday, so I get to spend a little bit of time with him before I go. And it's cool because I don't get to really see him often anymore. He lives in Florida now. He's retired. He's in his 80s, so he's doing great though, and very excited to enjoy this holiday with everyone in my family.
Now, do you have to go far? Do you have to go far to go to your father's? You had mentioned girlfriend, so
it's actually closer to like Nithin's area, so it's like an hour and a half away. It's not too far away. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Well, of course, I don't have to tell you. Wish your father and your mom and everyone a very, very happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. I will.
Giving thanks to each and one of your families. You're awesome. Met your brother. Knowing you, met your mom. I think I saw your dad once or twice in the background, so that was cool. Thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you. You did a good job with this guy over here, guys. Be very proud of Evan. Evan is is a unique young man. I mean, he does a lot of different things, and he makes time for each and every one of you. So we want to give kudos to Evan and everybody. Sean Browning working doubles on Thanksgiving, and I kind of feel lost because this is like my second Thanksgiving that I'm not working on Thanksgiving overnight. So I kind of feel like, well, what happened? So, but I'm going to enjoy it because I'm with with the wonderful family, and I couldn't ask for more. I want to give a shout out to a very, very close cousin of ours. Happy birthday to Sal. Sal, I wish you the best day. Please give a hug to our wonderful aunt, who's 97. Now you're going to be 98, God willing. And please send our love to her. And Sal, I really wish you a happy, happy birthday. Many, 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 many more. So anybody have any birthdays, anniversaries, whatever, let us know, and we will definitely pass it along because you are the stars of the show. As you can see, today is Blaze 455. Thank you so much, Blaze. Okay, so Evan, Yankees.
Yes.
There's in a report earlier in our chat before we came on, Blaze said that Imaya is the Japanese pitcher is expected to sign with the Giants as he enters MLB free agency. He has shown a strong performance at MPB with a 1.92 ERA. Now, where did he get that when there really hasn't been anybody? If that's John Heyman, then I feel like he's coming to the Yankees. So how do you feel about that?
Seems kind of interesting to me. I mean, I think the Giants will be heavy spenders, and they do need pitching, so I guess it makes sense. And they're in the same division as the Dodgers, right. So I guess that makes sense. And all these Japanese players, they want to play on the West Coast, and I get it. But I feel like come over to the Yankees. They should be wanting to play for the Yankees because maybe they don't have confidence in the GM. Maybe they don't have confidence in the ownership. But we're still the Yankees. I mean, we can still provide you, with the best situation possible. And, definitely the Yankees rotation right now isn't where it needs to be to compete for a championship. So if the Yankees have to pay a little bit more to these Japanese guys, then so be it. I don't mind it. I mean, the Giants, if they want to go to the Giants and if they want to take an offer that's like $30 million more than what the Yankees are offering, then okay, maybe I understand. But if it's in a closer range, then the Yankees have to be more aggressive. They have to go after these guys. It doesn't matter what Hal says about the payroll. If you want to improve your team, you have to get players from the Japanese market, and that's going to be very important. So, but I understand where that rumor is coming from. I don't think the Giants are going to be out of any bidding war. We've seen them before with the Aaron Judge situation. I think they'll be in the mix. Yeah.
No, they will, and it makes sense because they're in the same division, and he did say that he wants to dethrone them. So I don't know if that means going to the Giants, the Padres, or the Yankees. I mean, obviously you'll only see the Yankees for 3 games, and then the World Series if it need be to come down to that. But it does make sense. It definitely makes sense. And talking about the Yankees, everyone, look at this. 145 days left to opening day, guys. 145 days and counting, baby. And if you really want to look better, 121 days before we go to spring training. So, before you turn around, get December out of the way, get the Super Bowl out of the way. And guess what? We are definitely getting closer to baseball. So, again, it's really, really correct. So, Andy, Hal is right. Boone needs to hold his players more accountable. Yes, and I like that. See, there's a couple of things here, Evan, that's different. He's finally saying a few things that I've been dying for him to say. I really, I mean, it's about time. because we got to know which direction this guy is coming. So, coming from Hal. And he says that there is no structure as far as how much they're willing to spend. That I think is interesting too, because he's not going to make Cash go crazy and then Cash work something out and then go, okay, Cash, I don't want you to do it. Let's go to something else. So if you read between the lines, I really believe that Hal is ready to spend. I really do. I think it. I mean, we're not talking a drunken sailor here, $400 million, but I think you're going to see 335, 350, 340. You may see that. On the bottom here, we do see Nitin setting up. If he's ready, if he gives up a thumbs up, I will bring him up. Okay. All right, everyone. The one, the only.
What's up, guys? Good morning.
Hey.
Live from Florida.
By the way, everyone, yesterday he sent a yummy, yummy, yummy picture of a huge turkey that they were having with the family.
Well, that was so that picture was from last year's Thanksgiving.
Okay, well, you could have said it was from this year. Nobody would know. I'm just kidding. But anyway, it looked delicious, and I'm sure it was. Yeah. So, Nitin, you're
in the chat. Good morning, guys. Thank you guys for all the support. You guys are keep up the great work, and obviously shout out to George yesterday doing the play-by-play for the game, the Monday Night Football game. And hey, guys, I might be joining on December 1st for the Giants game play-by-play. So stay tuned with Evan and Marnie. So
yeah, looking forward to that. I think they're going to do a bang-up job. I really do. I think. The more you get on there, the more is happening. And, Marnie has a lot of experience. She's got these wonderful, beautiful books out. Yep. And I'm sure at halftime, I would she's going to talk about everything. Yep. And she's into football. And she'll have a surprise too, that she's coming out with something.
That's why we brought her on here for you guys. So.
Yep. And the surprise is, it has to do with the Yankees, so stay tuned. You need to come on and listen and for the whole game. But at halftime, she will explain what's going on. So kudos to that. Joe DiMaggio, 111 today. Wow, that's incredible. Big Mr. Yankee, the Yankee Clipper, Yankee everything. Thank God the Yankees made me a Yankee. He was one of the greatest players. I know none of us really saw him in his prime or anything, but that's what videos are for. The man was outrageous. What a player, what a Yankee. He's definitely the top in the top five, no question about that. So yesterday that we were talking, Nitin, what did you get out of Hal Steinbrenner's? Were you reading between the lines of what he was really saying without saying it?
Well, I sent the quotes to you guys yesterday from Hal Steinbrenner, and he's saying same exact thing that he's saying over the past years. And now this time they got to show it. If they want to go all in, they got to show it and spend money. And they have to go over the luxury tax to do it anyway. So I expect them to go over the luxury tax this year, and hopefully they make some moves. But some of those comments were crazy, and especially he's still hung up on the profits and all that stuff.
Expenses,
yeah, he needs to stop doing that. He needs to just focus on making this team better and give the green light to Cashman if they want to win the World Series next year before the lockout. Depending on what happens there, but I expect him to make some moves, hopefully in the pitching department and then obviously improving the infield and outfield. So they need there's a lot of holes still on this team. So just give the green light to Cashman and let him do his job.
Andy C says Locked On Yankee says that the Corey Seager talks are heating up.
Yeah.
And you think it could happen?
I mean, the one thing that worries me is his contract. He has 7 years left on his contract. You don't want to be stuck with another long term contract on the team. And Stanton has what 3 more years left. So,
Corey Seager in the playoffs, that would be amazing.
oh, he's clutch in the playoffs for sure. Yeah, he's a big.
Yeah, and that's something the Yankees definitely do miss and need.
Yeah. And plus, in the Yankee Stadium, he can hit easily 35 to 40 home runs.
40 plus.
Yeah, 40 plus with his power. So I think that's one positive. But the contract scares me though.
Yeah, and if they do get him, finally they could stop beating up on Anthony Volpe.
Yeah, so that means do you trade Volpe in that deal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Texas is rebooting themselves. I mean, I think they're trying. I don't know what they're doing. It's confusing. Are they trying to compete or?
I think they're all in.
Yeah. Okay. Because Nimmo is a big pickup for them, obviously. Yeah. So, but would they ask for Volpe for Seager? I think they. I mean.
Oh, he's definitely going to be in there. What are they going to do with the shortstops?
Yeah.
I mean, there's too many. I mean, there'll be too many with George Lombard, coming up soon. If he hits, he's got to hit, guys. He's got to hit. He's great defensively. I'm not taking that away from him. He's awesome. He's a great, great defensive player. I'm
Guys,
not taking that away from him.
Eli Manning is a Hall of Fame semifinalist.
Oh, let's go.
Hopefully we're trying to get Leonard in there too.
Eli Manning. Yeah, well, the Giants. Hey, we're talking a little hockey here, the Rangers finally got off the schneid. They actually won a game last night.
Yeah, Rangers won, Devils won.
Yep.
You guys have seen the Islanders? They're playing very well.
They're playing yesterday, right? Didn't they win yesterday?
Yeah.
Yes, they really are.
All the New York teams won except because the Nets and Knicks played each other. So.
Oh, right.
We won't get into that. Poor Evan.
How about those Pistons, though? 13-game win streak.
Oh, yeah.
15-2.
They are amazing. And the Raptors, too.
Oh, my God.
The Raptors.
Look what a year different makes. Like, with the Pacers, they're 2-15 horrible. With Halliburton out and then, obviously, Miles Turner gone. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a surprise. And in a way, the Los Angeles Lakers are a surprise, too, to me. I didn't think they were going to be this good this early, especially missing their 2 top players. And now they're back, but they did very well without them there. It's amazing. I mean, really. I mean, are you kidding?
Yeah, so Ken brought up a good point here. He said you bring in Seager, Lombard Jr. is blocked at shortstop, including all 7 shortstops you drafted. Yeah, but you can use them as trade pieces eventually.
Well, Lombard, before we even talk about George L., he's got a hit, Ken. I mean, he's just looked terrible. Absolutely lost at the plate. As I said, the defense is fantastic, but where's the hitting? We can always get defensive shortstops. You can always get somebody like that. You need somebody to hit up the middle. And right now he looked terrible. And that's why I kept telling people, always look when you get a chance, even tape games. Watch the minor leagues, guys. If you want to play, you can't just say, "Oh, I want Spencer Jones up here." Check him out first. Look at him 3-4 games, even a week of worth of games, and then you can make the argument. What are the Yankees doing? Bring this guy up, or this guy's overhyped. And I guarantee you guys, if you would have seen George L., then you would have said, "This guy's nowhere near ready." He's not. He's not. Listen, I watched over 25 games, and I watched a lot of his at-bats. I was very disappointed in what I saw. Very disappointed.
Yeah. Do you think that they will play him in spring training? And if he does well, do you think they'll move him up sooner rather than later?
They might.
No. They're definitely going to play him in spring training to get this to see to see if he improved or not. But I can definitely see him starting at Somerset again.
Yeah.
And then working his way up to Scranton.
Yeah,
I don't think he's ready. I don't think he's ready to be in AAA yet.
Hey, Nathan, you sent us all about a former Yankee pitcher is going to be seen in New Jersey. Why don't you tell
Chim-Ming Wong, former Yankees pitcher Chim-Ming Wong will be in Woodbridge December 13th. Whoever's in New Jersey area who wants to meet him, go meet Shin-Ming Wang December 13th.
Yeah, and I actually saw Shin-Ming Wang at when he came to Brooklyn to face the Mets single A affiliate. He struck out 13 in that day, and I went, "Oh my God!" And he looked unhittable. And until he got hurt when he came up, he got hurt in that disgusting thing in Houston. He was never the same, but he was really, really a good pitcher. And then all of a sudden, he just lost it. So so that's and yesterday we Jobber in the Mouth had a very close friend of mine.
Yeah, so our show had Howie Carpin on this yesterday, 8:45. So
and he killed it. He's amazing. He has so many stories, so many books, so many everything. It was a joy to work with Howie, and I hope one day to be doing that again. He is Mr. Everything. Yankees, Rangers, and the leagues. I mean, absolutely, really great. So if you didn't see that show, everyone, go check it out at Jobber in the Mouth with Howie Carpin. Look for it around I would say an hour and 15 minutes into the show, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Well, there you go. Ken has Seager's contract is 31.5 AAV for next 7 seasons. He missed 140 games over the past 3 seasons, including 60 games last season. You want to pay a huge contract for a declining player?
That's a good point.
It's a great point. And the thing is, if they get him, then they have a new whipping boy because it won't be Volpe anymore.
Yeah,
I just don't see Seager coming here. I really don't. If they're going to take that money, then they might as well give it to a Tucker or Bellinger. And Bellinger could play the outfields. He could play first base. He could be a DH, and he's a pretty good base runner. I just don't see Seager. Seager would just be an overplay. Seager would be a player like the Dodgers because they get everybody. So they'll have starters on the bench.
Yeah, I think he'll go. I think if the Yankees get him, that means they're going to be all in. And then why not just go way over the luxury tax then? If you're going to get a guy like Corey Seager.
But I just don't see. I don't see it. He broke his foot at trying to avoid a tag as a player. Prior to the incident, he had a back-to-back 19-win season. Oh, yeah, he's talking about Shin-Ming Wang. Yes. Mm-hmm. Shin-Ming Wang was everything Yankees at one point. And then when he got hurt, oh, my God, it was disgusting. I felt, it was like, why are the pitchers hitting? It's disgusting. And, listen, it happened, but he did have a pretty good career with the New York Yankees. That you got to say. Good morning to Ryan, Ken, just Andy, of course. Thank you so much for coming and spending your morning with us, everyone. Later on in the day, we may have a show. I believe Ken, the Ugly Truth, will have a open panel tonight. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be 8:30 p.m. Everyone, 8:30 p.m. He does a little. If you don't know, if you've never been on it, he does a little bit of talking, and then he gives out the link. And as long as obviously everything is cool, you go up there, talk about your favorite subject, and he does a great job with that. So 8:30 tonight. Will be he's saying correct. Okay, great. Don't forget, everyone, 8:30 tonight. The Yankees, the Ugly Truth, will be on. We'll definitely go and say hello, and talk to Ken. Go up there and say what you want to say about the Yankees, about the winter meetings coming up, about Steinbrenner, whatever you want. Ken has been a Yankee fan for a very, very, very long time. And he knows what he's talking about, and he's usually always on the spot. So listen to it, everyone. Our shows are close together. We've done a lot together, and I for one am very happy to say that he's our friend, our brother, right here on NY Yankee Mania. With that, guys, again, I still kind of believe the Yankees may make a little noise before Thanksgiving. I don't know. I have no credence to it, but I just feel that they're going to do something. How do you guys feel about that? Or do you think they're going to wait?
You think they're going to make a big move 2 days, 2 days before Thanksgiving?
I feel like they should sign Imai right now. I feel like they should sign Okamoto right now. I feel like they should sign Bellinger, Tucker right now. No, I'm just kidding.
But if Imai's quotes is true, then the Yankees should sign him now. Then
yes,
if he wants to beat the Dodgers, then...
there is a window though to sign, right, with the Japanese.
Yeah, there's a window. Yeah, there's a certain time period. Yeah.
Why not do it now?
That's what I say before the price keeps going up on the way. So, yeah, no question about that.
Joe, you think something's going to happen before Thanksgiving?
I got a sneaky. I mean, even if it's not the Yankees, one of the teams is gonna do something. I don't know who.
Well, the Rangers did something.
Yes, the Rangers and the Mets. Yes, but there could be something in today and maybe even tomorrow before they all pack it in until the weekend ends. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It really is going to be an interesting take. What's going to happen. The Yankees sometimes do make moves in this time. So we'll see. We'll honestly see. Are the Yankees serious about signing Japanese players now? Or is it just a smokescreen? What are they going to do? That's our question to everyone. What do you think the Yankees are going to do? Do they have a shot at any Japanese player? Are they getting back in the war? Are they going to trade a couple of players for international money? Where does this team go?
Bring back Ahmed Rosario.
Yeah, January 2nd is the deadline for Okamoto.
Yep.
And then NMI, yeah.
So we're waiting for that, and I mean, hey, come on. So last night in the football game, guys, so Carolina had a real chance to take over.
That game, I thought it was gonna be a closer game than that, but Bryce Young, he didn't look too good, and obviously the 49ers defense stepped up big in that game.
Yeah, it showed me the Panthers aren't for real this year.
Yeah.
They'll be better next year, but this year they just don't have the talent to compete with some of the better teams in the league, like the Niners.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I expected 27-20 49ers, but
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how again, everybody wanting to talk Yankees, and I don't blame you. Hal made it seem like he thought the rotation was fine. That's why I feel like they're not going to sign. Well, yeah, but he did say that they have to get through April. So if you're reading between the lines, how are they going to do that? So they rather maybe secure somebody. He did say that he is worried about the April games, and that's just as. But now I'm telling you, you see what happened. They tied for first place. Look at all those early games that they have blown for stupidity, for running out of anything, not hitting the ball, not bringing runners over from third base, second base, whatever. The third base was the killer. How many games they had blown that way, or the Devin Williams blowing saves and all of that. So, I mean, there's a lot. April is as important as October. I don't care what anybody says. Now, they tied. They tied for first place with Toronto and did not make it because they couldn't beat Toronto. Toronto just supremed the Yankees all year long, and that's got to change. That has to change.
Yep, got to change next year.
Yeah, and we'll see. We'll definitely see how things go and what they're going to do with this team. There's definitely holes.
Hey, by the way, today is also Bucky Dent's birthday and Nick Swisher's birthday.
Whoa, we got Yankees all over the place. Bucky,
yeah.
Bucky blank Dent, and also and of course Swisherlicious.
Yep.
Happy birthday, big guys. Many more. You were tremendous Yankees. And I can't say enough about you. I'm very proud to say that I was able to see Bucky Dent. I was able to see Nick Swisher, and a lot of other guys in between. So that's great. That's awesome. And listen, we just keep on trucking. We keep on trucking. And so this week, guys. So we're not going to have the NBA preview on Friday. We won't have the WWE show either. But Saturday, we will let you know the time. We will come on with the NYYANKE Mania show before we have the live play-by-play of the Survivor Series with TJ and Total Turnbuckle Talk. So Saturday, look for Saturday, guys. We will keep you posted on everything going on. We will have a show tomorrow morning, definitely, to at least get everybody situated and ready to go shopping and whatever you need to do for the holidays. And we may have a show later today. We will let you know. Stay tuned. That's why it's important to subscribe, press the like button, and notification. Once you do the notification, every time we go on live, it's going to come on maybe a half hour before. Look for NYYANKE Mania special or whatever. So please do that. We'd really, really appreciate that. Michael's saying the Yankee spring training games start on February 20th. Mm-hmm. And you know, that may seem a long way away from baseball fans, but it really isn't.
No, it's like 4 months away.
Yeah, it seems that way. But November's almost gone. And now we're going into Christmas time. You know, Christmas usually zooms. It's January that usually lags. If you think about it, guys, January is usually the month that's like, okay, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of the Super Bowl. Once you say goodbye to the Super Bowl in early February, now you're cooking. Now you are cooking.
2 weeks away at that point.
Yeah, and don't forget, we have the winter meetings coming up.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot. There really, really is a lot. So keep the notifications open today, guys. You never know. Any big Yankee news, any news in baseball that maybe will do something with the Yankees, you will know about it right away. And more than likely, we will come on live and discuss it. So, guys, stay tuned with that. As you know, it is like kind of a slow period right now because everybody's getting ready for gobble gobble, and everybody's running and doing things. We're just so happy you guys have taken a half hour, an hour to be with us during this holiday season. And then we can get back to normal on Saturday and wait all the way up to Christmas. Mm-hmm. And then we have some Christmas spectacular shows that I know you're going to enjoy, especially if you want a different recipe to put on the table for your Christmas eatings. So we'll see. We'll absolutely see. So, guys, anything you want to get off your chest? Anything you like to say? What is on the mind of Evan? Evan, basketball, football. What would you say right now is the top of your list? Besides,
let's see. Well, at this time of the year, I feel like, I always like talking about the Yankees in the offseason, but at a point it could get repetitive. In my opinion, I think you guys feel the same way. And it could get tiring at some point. Obviously, you guys make it very, very interesting, but it's a long offseason. And I feel like the more time that we have, we have to appreciate it. And I feel like everything's going to go by quickly. We're going to have the winter meeting soon. Before you know it, it's going to be spring training, WBC. We're going to have a lot of things coming up. The Yankees are going to make a lot of signings, a lot of trades. And, until that happens, I feel like the other sports, they kind of help us get by this time. Like you have football. Football goes until early February. You have basketball. And then you have hockey as well. So all those things will, kind of help you move through the baseball off season. And I'm just looking forward to it all and seeing what we can do.
Awesome. And Nitin, how about you? What's on your mind these days?
Well, obviously everything Yankees all season, football, basketball, hockey, um, all the things. Best time of the year, right? All sports are playing, and a lot of things can happen here in the next few months or days for the Yankees. So stay tuned, guys. Get your popcorn ready. And probably the Yankees can make some big moves here. So let's see what happens. Um, yeah, but the football season, can't believe it's already week 13 coming up here and Thursday on
Hard to
Thursday.
believe.
Yeah. Cowboys Chiefs on Thanksgiving. That should be a good game. Yeah, so let's see. And then winter meetings, obviously, December 7th to the 10th, as Ken just brought up, and Rule 5 draft is the last day of winter meeting. Yep.
Yeah.
Nitin and Evan, do you give the Cowboys a chance against Kansas City?
Yes, I do. I think the
Yeah.
Chiefs are not the same team as before, and you can see that the Chiefs struggled against they played who did they play on
They
Sunday?
played the Colts.
Yeah,
They beat
Colts.
them.
Yeah, they came back, but they had to come back like what the Cowboys did. But the Chiefs are not the same team, but you still have to obviously contain Patrick Mahomes and all. So I do give a chance to the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. They usually do good on Thanksgiving Day games.
Yeah, they usually do.
They wear those. You're gonna see them wearing those classic uniforms with the
Mhm.
white and blue thing. So yeah, so it should be a good game, and they got to find a way to stop Patrick Mahomes. He can still cook you if you leave him wide open for a little bit. Um, so I think it should be an exciting, fun game, high scoring game between Dak Prescott and Patrick Mahomes. And what a way to have a Thanksgiving game where both teams had to come back in their last games, which is
Right.
crazy.
And all three games, I feel like
Yeah,
on Thanksgiving are
yeah,
great.
Lions, Packers, the Ravens, and Bengals. Yep.
Joe Burrow is expected to play in that game, so
Yeah, I can't believe that.
it'll be
Yep.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it should definitely be very, very entertaining. Let's see how we how this performs. I mean, obviously, what better matchup can you have? Cowboys and Chiefs. You got your turkey going, you got your cranberries, and you got your eggnog and everything ready for these games. But the most important, everyone, if you really think about it, let's just forget about games and all of that. It's to be with your family.
Yep.
That's what it's all about. We're giving thanks for everything that they've given us, for your incredible family, your incredible friends, your grandparents, we take it for granted, guys. We really take it for granted. Never, never, never. Always remember that family comes first, and that that's what we're giving thanks for, everyone. And so I'm just happy. I'm happy that we're alive. We're well. We move on, and we talk about this wonderful sport called baseball. And baseball is very healing. Baseball is fun, no matter what. Whether the Yankees drive us crazy or not, but they do. It's very entertaining. It's very soothing. And again, I can't thank everybody enough for being here, doing what we love to do. And the more that you keep coming aboard, the more anxious and the more that we want to give you. And again, the more time you spend with family, you get stronger and stronger. Never take for granted anyone. Never take for granted your mom, dad, grandparents, your grandkids, you name it, nieces, nephews. Never take them for granted, and always be there. Which I know everybody on this chat is very loving and incredible. So,
Yep.
And safe trip. Where you guys are going, wherever you're going. If you're taking a plane, please be careful. And just go and enjoy. And if you have 5 minutes and we're on, we'd really love for you to come on. Let's share.
Thursday is all about spending time with your family, friends, giving thanks to everyone, and also relaxing, watching football, eating a lot of food.
Yeah.
So that's Thursday. That's what Thursday is all about, and coming together.
What do you guys look forward to aside from the turkey?
Football.
Football?
Football, spending time with my family, friends, getting together.
Yes,
Saying,
Wow.
yeah.
pretty much the
Mine
same.
is chestnuts. I love chestnuts.
Chestnuts.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. And I love my eggnog, and I love all of that. Although I have, with the gout and everything, you got to be very, very careful. But I can sneak a little bit in, but
Hey,
I do not want to do what I've been going through the last couple of days. Absolutely not. Chef Nick is in the house.
Hey,
Chef
Chef.
Nick is in the house.
Great job yesterday, Chef Nick.
Good job, Chef.
Great job.
Yes, and also
Ali's in
Ali, something
What's up, Ali?
free. Hey guys, you think the Yankees could trade for Zach Neto? I like him. I think he'll be a decent player for the Yankees. He's good. He would be a good leadoff hitter for the Yankees. I never thought of that, to be honest with you. He's a good fit.
Oh,
He's a
shortstop, isn't he?
pesky right-handed hitter. Very, very
He
cool.
could be a perfect fit, actually. From former Angel, right? He's a free agent.
Yes. I don't know if he's a free agent. Is he a free agent?
I don't think so.
I don't think. Let me check.
But I do think that's great, Ali. Very, very, very smart move if the Yankees could pull that off. I know he kills the Yankees, that's for sure.
I do know his management team, though. Let me see. Zach Neto's contract.
Is he on a 1-year deal?
Yeah, no, his current contract is 1 year worth $750,000 for the 2024 season, but 25 season. But his salary, he is eligible for salary arbitration starting in 26. So there is no current contract extension talks with the Angels. So I guess you have to get him in a trade.
Oh,
yeah. He's eligible to become a free agent after the 28 season.
He automatically becomes a leadoff hitter, no question.
Yeah, but I would love him, but the problem is, who do you think?
Yeah, would you trade for him? That's another. And the Yankees don't have to pick up any money. The most he's going to get.
I think this would be a cheaper option. This would be a cheaper option than getting Seager.
Right.
Much cheaper option.
They should explore this move.
Yeah, I think Ali, you're bringing up a great point. I like Zach.
Yeah. Congratulations, Ali. We love that. We love you bringing that up. That's awesome, really. Very good. Kudos to you, Ali.
Yeah, he's improved his defense and his hitting. He's a complete player. He has speed too, which is cool. Key for the Yankees, and you can plug him right into shortstop. So
yeah, that's a great thing. I'm going to throw something at you guys. Would you rather be right now the GM of the New York Mets or the GM of the New York Yankees? Which spot would you guys and the same thing in the chat, everyone? Who do you think has the harder task, and who do you think will reign supreme? I'd love to hear it. Evan, let's hear your comments.
Well, I feel like with the Mets, you have more freedom. I feel like if you're David Stearns this offseason, and I know you're coming from a lower market team with the Brewers and all that, but you have to be willing to spend. You can't just sign cheap contracts. You can't just rely on these players that have been in the league for 1-2 years, that have been in minor league systems, that have been picked up by other teams. No, you have to get players that are good for your roster and that provide good depth and good productivity. I feel like with the Mets, you do have more freedom as, where you can spend the money than with the Yankees currently right now. But I feel like the Mets do have more needs. So you can kind of look around the market, and you have to compete with the teams like the Dodgers and the Yankees and the Giants and all these teams that are going to spend money to compete. But I feel like the Mets are right now a more enticing GM job to have just because of more freedom that they have with the money. Steve Cohen's money.
Yeah, so before Ken said the Angels need pitching. So I think the Yankees, obviously we have a surplus of pitching, so I'm pretty sure the Angels would be asking for our pitching for Zach Neto, which I don't mind giving up. It cannot be Elmo Rodriguez. It cannot be Chase Hampton. It cannot be Cam, obviously. Maybe we can go give up maybe like a guy like I got to look for like a Ben Hess or Bryce.
Maybe a Brock Selvage.
Yeah, Brock Savage or Bryce Cunningham. Like those.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Maybe you include a Will Warren in there.
Yeah.
Hey, Katie, how you doing? Welcome
Hi,
to
Katie.
the stream.
What's
How's
up,
it
Katie?
going? Katie, you all ready for Thanksgiving? And hopefully there'll be maybe some Yankee presents for us. Who knows? You never know. If not now, maybe for Christmas. But we're going to be on it, everyone. We are definitely going to be on this at all times. So it's great. And I really appreciate in this holiday week everybody coming to say hello to us and being on. Don't forget tonight, everyone, 8:30. You will have a open panel with the Yankees, The Ugly Truth, and Ken. So we'll be there to rah the show, of course, and we will let you know if we have we have an upcoming show after that. We'll let you know what's going on, depending on the news of the day and all of that, everyone. But one thing's for sure, we will be here 9 a.m. tomorrow morning with coffee, bagels, omelets, and big Yankee talk. That's 100% true. That is 100% true. And Katie says, hey, Bronx Bomber, morning Joe and starters and the entire bullpen. All right. Thank you. Let's see. Ken goes, the Mets needs are ridiculous. First base, thirds, 3 starters, and an entire bullpen.
They need everything.
Yep.
They don't need much, do they? I'm just kidding.
No, Cohen is going to spend this all season for sure.
Oh, without a doubt.
I was watching Sports Night. I was watching something last night. It was Sports Night.
With
and they said that, this could only lead to more moves for the Mets.
Was it with the Mania Barber? Who was it? Who was on there?
Oh, was Madeline Margot.
Oh, Mal. Okay.
And John Yastrzemski.
Yeah. Yep.
Sal Licata wasn't on, so that's why.
That's good. As long as Sal. But I didn't answer the question, Joe. I would rather be a GM for the Yankees at this point. I mean, I obviously you have an owner on the Mets side that wants to spend, but how being a GM for the Yankees would be a better fit, because now with Soto's contract, I would rather be working with players with shorter term contracts at this point. And I don't like to be stuck with long term contracts. And I feel like I have more wiggle room to work with when it comes to smaller contracts and finding a way to balance out the luxury tax, go over the luxury tax, or even stay under at the same time. But so being GM for the Yankees would be much better now for the Mets rather than the Mets, even though they have an owner that's wants to spend. I mean, Howell spends too, but not exactly like what Cohen is doing.
No, when Cohen sets his mind on something, guys, somehow it's going to happen, and he doesn't let anybody come in their way. Yankees, Dodgers, it doesn't matter.
And Joe, you brought up to me yesterday that with that trade happening, you never know. Cody Bellinger might be in the playbooks for them now. So, as for the outfield, and also maybe Kyle.
I've been saying that. I've been saying that. That opens up the door. That opens up the door. I don't care how much money Cohen, they will not be able to fill all of their needs they have. Yeah, but they can get. They can do a wonderful outfield, and they have some good young pitching, and I'm sure they're gonna get a pitcher or two somewhere. David Stearns is pretty decent GM, so let's see how that all plays out after Christmas, after the winter meetings, and then we could really dive in what the Yankees, the Mets, and a lot of teams are going to do. We'll start. Another thing we can do, I want to do, guys. Sort of like our personal day-to-day team on NYYANKE Mania. One morning we'll start with the Orioles, then we'll go Toronto, then we'll go. So we'll do a little bit of everything, and we will try to bring up a former player, possibly from that team, and go over everything. So a lot of things to consider, and it would be nice to go all over the 30 teams and what's cooking on everything. So you guys, if you between now and maybe January 1st, we all have homework to do. let's see what the 30 teams have. See what they have in the infield, the outfield, pitching, in the bullpen, manager-wise, backup players. And I think that'd be a great idea,
Right.
guys.
I saw a little bit of news. There was a little bit of news yesterday. The Rockies are bringing back Warren Schaefer as their manager.
They took off and then somebody asked on Twitter to Clint Hurdle, are you coming back with the Rockies? He said time will tell.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we're working on bringing back Clint Hurdle here too. So Joe, stay tuned.
Yeah, he was excellent guest. So, yeah, listen, we accomplished a lot near an hour of the show this morning. We want to keep allowing time for people to get ready for the holidays. Remember, today is a better day to shop than tomorrow. Never put off something that you could do now, because then unless you want the long lines and you want all of that stuff, I would recommend have today doing that, and then tonight you're nice and settled. And you have you have one show definitely at 8:30, and you may have a second one either before or after, right here on NY Mania. So stay tuned, everyone.
Do you see the back page of the New York Post?
No.
It says it's a picture of Hal on the thing, and it says spend a message.
Oh God. Yeah. Well, of course he's going to get. Ken has. Let's see.
This is all the Asians. Yep.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Yep.
It's the who in the world of the New York Mets.
Wow.
I'm sure they're going to bring some of those people back. I honestly think somehow Diaz is going to come back. I think Alonso's going to come back. But the middle crew there, I don't really see. I think Frankie Montas is done. Mullins is done. Gregory Soto did not really perform that great.
No.
So I'm not sure about that. Drew Smith might be pretty good. Helmsley definitely let him go. No question about that. Griffin Channing, they have you're right, Ken. I mean, there's no question. They have a lot of work to do, guys. They really, really do. So, and we'll see. But there is all day today and all day tomorrow for some Yankee big news. Who knows? And we will be on it, everyone. So stay tuned to notifications, subscribe, and tell everybody, spread this out, that Mania is here, and we're doing a lot, not only for the winter meetings, but for the Christmas holidays. You're really going to enjoy the shows, especially if you love to cook.
So here's let me read off the semifinalists real quick for the 2026 Hall of Fame for football.
Go ahead.
Semifinalists for quarterback. At quarterback is Drew Brees, who I had the opportunity to work with this year at the GTSM shows. Eli Manning and Phillip Rivers. For the running back position, Frank Gore, Fred Taylor. Fred Taylor's another one I got to connect with at the Super Bowl. And also, I saw him at the airport after we left in New Orleans. Wide receiver, Larry Fitzgerald, Torrey Holt, Steve Smith Sr., Hines Ward, and Reggie Wayne. Tight end, Jason Witten. Special teams, Adam Vinatieri. Offensive line, Willie Anderson, Lomas Brown, Jari Evans, Richmond Webb, Steven Elski, Marshall Yonda. Defensive line, Robert Mathis, Will Ford, Kevin Williams. Linebacker, Luke Kuechly, Terrell Suggs, defensive back, Ronnie Harrison, Earl Thomas, and Darren Woodson.
Wow. Well, good luck to each and every one of them. We'll see who makes it. And otherwise, that's the beauty of sports. There's always next year. Mm-hmm. So we'll see how that goes. Who do you think is a lock?
I think it should be Drew Brees.
I think Brees is a lock.
Yeah. Eli Manning, I don't know. I think Eli Manning, I don't know. I think that's a good question. I think he deserves it. Eli deserves it.
Yeah.
I think he should be a lock. But the lock, I think from all this on this list, I think Larry Fitzgerald and especially Frank Gore, and then maybe like a Reggie Wayne, like that, those type of guys.
Vinatieri.
You think that Drew Brees is going to be the one definite?
Yeah, I think Drew Brees. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Well, Well, stay tuned, everyone. There's still a lot of stuff going on before Turkey Day. So hang in there with us, everyone. We may be back a little bit later on. One thing we do know is that the Yankees, The Ugly Truth, will have a show at 8:30, an open panel. So look for that, and we will let you know what's going on NY Yankee Mania. Being the fact that a lot of people are off, even off from school or whatever, we want to take advantage of some people coming on, which is great, and because they're really, really good. So we can talk to people like George and Evan, and you name it. It just goes down the line. Chef Nick would be able to come on a little bit later. Hopefully, Nathan, who's away.
Yeah.
Sean Browning, the same thing. So everyone, just hang in there, and we appreciate it. Final thoughts, guys?
Hey, Joe, real quick. Blaze is putting us some comments here. Looks like the Jays are taking on everyone. They're aggressive, determined to get back to the World Series and win it. The Yankees need to step up and respond. And Blaze also goes, the Red Sox have expressed interest in free agent catcher JT Realmuto, Ken Rosenthal. Yankees need him, and then Red Sox don't need a catcher. They have Navarez and Wong.
Wow. I don't see. I mean, it would be nice for Realmuto. I just don't see him spend that money for a 35-year-old. I just don't see it. But stranger things have happened, guys. Stranger things have happened.
I can see it.
Yeah. So, Evan, some final thoughts?
Yep. Thank you guys for being here today. Hopefully, Cashman and Hal have a nice Thanksgiving. They do their Black Friday shopping. Get us some new players. That's what we want. We want new players. We'll say it again tomorrow, but an early happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the chat, as well as to Joe and Nathan. You guys are the best. Love working with you guys. We'll say that again tomorrow, but hopefully you guys spend some much needed time with your families, and we can all have a happy Thanksgiving together. So that's going to be great. As far as the Yankees goes, let's hope they do some spending. The winter meetings are coming up fast and furious, so they need to act on it quickly. They need to be aggressive, as we've said. So many rumors going around right now. Anything could really happen, but as long as they just continue their path and they be aggressive, then I think they can find a way to be successful. And hopefully, we hear some more things coming out soon. Next Monday night, don't forget. Next Monday, I'll be doing the play-by-play of the Giants and Patriots game right here on NYYANKE Mania, joined by Marty Schneider, big Eagles fan. Her grandfather used to own the Philadelphia Eagles, and then as well as Nathan will be coming up as well. So stay updated, guys. We have a lot more coming. So thank you, and we'll see you all later.
Awesome, Evan, and we do hope that you have a great time with the family and friends and everyone. Nathan, your final thoughts?
Yeah, well said, Evan. Shout out to everyone in this chat for joining today, showing the support. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone, you, Evan, and happy Thanksgiving, Joe, Evan, everybody, Chef Nick, Ken the Ugly Truth, George, Swing the Fences. Everybody on this chat. Happy Thanksgiving to all. I hope you guys enjoy the family time and friends, the football, the cheat days, the food, everything. So you guys deserve it, and continue subscribing to the channel, and then Nathan Sports Rush, and also Jabba in the Mouth. More to come. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for more guests too. So we're working on that, and hopefully the Yankees can make some moves soon here. Hopefully Black Friday shopping or whatever they do. But like what Evans just said. But say thank you guys again for joining today. Great stream, and hey, Real Bill, what's up, Real Bill?
Hey,
shout out to Real Bill. Shout out to everyone and happy Thanksgiving again.
Yep.
Yeah, Real Bill. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. If look for a notification maybe for later, but definitely tomorrow morning. We'll discuss a lot of things, everything, family-wise, baseball-wise, you name it. We're going to have it here for you guys. We're very.
What time are you going live on Thursday?
What was that?
What time are you going live on Thursday?
We're not going on live on Thursday. It's only going to be
morning, like saying hi.
Yeah, it'll be early. It'll be early. Just to wish everybody happy Thanksgiving, and then we will come back Saturday with NYYANKE Mania before the wrestling big extravaganza that we're going to be doing with Total Turnbuckle Talk. So everyone, God bless you all. God bless America. We love each and every one of you. Stay tuned to the notifications. We may see you later on. Don't forget to go to Ken, the Ugly Truths channel for an open panel. Thank you, everyone. Stay well, and we'll see you at the ballpark. Take care, everyone.
Quote Ken here real quick. See you at the Funny Papers.
Oh, yeah, there you go.